He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with that one. Ball 4. And that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Standing in, Sam Callaway. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Big pitch early, the 3-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. 1 run is scored.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scored. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Stepping in, Stephen Eckert. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hashimoto on the move, and that's the first out of the inning. So striding in, Garrett Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Garrett Hernandez.
Oh, what a stop! The throw to first. He's out.
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Stepping up now, Stephen Eckert. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Stephen Eckert.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Now at the plate, Alvin Washington. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Goes the other way as this is lined to left, and that is down as that could be 2 bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up 1 for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
He froze him on the fastball there. Sam Callaway becomes the first out of the inning.
Devin Marrero.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
So coming to the plate, Stephen Rich. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Richard. And that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors. Striding in, Stephen Eckert. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Now a hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the 2nd out.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that.
a fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Mario Calero, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, this guy's got good stuff, but he's really struggled with runners in scoring position. The batting average goes up. I want to see, what does he do? Does he tip his pitches? Is he giving signs from second base to the opponent and they're not translating it right? What's going on here? Because this guy's stuff is too good for him to struggle as much as he does with runners in scoring position.
Batting third.
Standing in, Alvin Washington. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A little bouncer. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap, and he's on first base. Send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often.
Batting fourth.
Digging in now, Sam Callaway. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that?
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
Now at the plate, Devin Marrero. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. Digging in to try it again, Stephen Eckert.
Baseman, Stephen Eckert.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Striding in once again, Alvin Washington. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Washington.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Ready for another shot now. Stephen Eckert. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Perez moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One hit, one left. Ready once again, Brian Kell. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Brian Kell.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Dominguez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Ready for another chance. Steven Eckert. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Steven Eckert.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alvin Washington.
Fielder, Alvin.
Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Perez has it in his tracks. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Throw back to second, and that's a double. Digging in once again, Brandon Waterman. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To third, Eckert takes it in. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. C.J. Quinones earns the win, his second. David Diaz records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show.
Batting second, third baseman, Steven
Ready
Eckert.
with the first pitch. Here it comes. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the... Stepping into the box, Steven Eckert. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alvin Washington. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Washington.
Liner towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no error. Digging in, Steven Eckert. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Brandon Waterman.
Number 7, designated hitter.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Eckert is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Digging in the switch hitter, Steven Eckert.
Steven Eckert.
First offering on its way. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
The 0-1 on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Campbell giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Leroy Simpson earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Mark O'Neill is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Eric Julio earns the save out of the bullpen. The game's future stars are on display as minor league. Now at the plate, Willie Montalvo. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Batting second, third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Montalvo is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. At the plate, Brandon Waterman.
Number 7, designated hitter, Brandon.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, he makes the stop. He gathers the throw. Got him. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a high. Into the box, Stephen Eckert. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Brewster is on his way home. The relay throw. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Sam Callaway. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. The 0-2 home. Hit in the air to center field. Campbell moves over. 2 down. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. Now at the plate, Devin Marrero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So digging in now, Stephen Eckert. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Well, here's another multi-hit game. Here we are in May. He's over 300. I think he's going to have a good year and be able to keep this up throughout the rest of the summer. He's off to a great start.
Into the box now, Alvin Washington. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Alvin Washington.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Stepping in, Sam Callaway. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Yeah, and that credit the batter for busting out of the box and hustling down the line instead of getting mad at himself for rolling over on a ground ball. It's little things like that that can change the whole game.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Stephen Eckert, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
At the plate, Alvin Washington. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Fielder, Alvin Washington.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Striding in, Sam Callaway.
First baseman, Sam Callaway.
Hard hit down the line, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now batting, Stephen Eckert. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Pulled toward right center field, and he comes through with extra bases. Will they wave that tying run home? Brewster is digging for home. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece. And the relay throw is right by him at third base.
Well, Matt, he drives in the tying run at the bottom of the ninth. Nothing like that. You can try to match it in practice. You can't do it in the game because of this. Listen to this crowd. They're going crazy.
Stepping up to the plate, Alvin Washington. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Popped up. Villafuerte is there. 2 down. Digging in, Sam Callaway. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Now in the box, Stephen Eckert, and is trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Cliff Fong. His line not pretty. 0 for 6 in the game. The 0-1. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Alvarado heads for the plate. The runner scores from second.
Well, that's a huge base hit.
Standing in, Willie Montalvo.
Left fielder, Willie Montalvo.
On the ground left side. That's a base hit. 1 run scores. And not in time as the run scores.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch. Better hitting.
Hard hit ball to second. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around first, digging for two. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
No, they don't. But I tell you what, he's been working hard. He's been locked in right now. Just his approach. You knew he was going to have a good day. 5 hits. Wow.
Now to the plate, Alvin Washington.
Center fielder.
A runner at second, nobody out. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Allison fields it cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Stepping in, Sam Callaway.
The batter, first baseman, Sam Callaway.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Perez is there to make the catch, and with that the ball game is over. 8-4 the final this afternoon. Binghamton pick up win number 20.
A young player who's made a few errors early on is addressed about his struggles.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air.
Leading off for Portland, third baseman, Stephen Eckert.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bunning is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Eckert. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Stephen Eckert.
To short, hit hard. Rodriguez is there. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Striding in once again, Stephen Eckert. No hits in two trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Perez is under it. Makes the play, one away. 6-0 the final shutout score today. Tyrell Stanley earned his 5th win of the year.
Welcome to Diamond Dynasty. Here's your chance to draft your team's 5 best players. For your first pick, select a middle infielder. Great. Now select a corner infielder. Let's head to the outfield. Who do you want to draft? Good call. Now it's time to select your starting pitcher. Who do you think should get the call in the bullpen? Finally, select a stadium to get started. Now, to speed things up, we will draft the rest of your roster for you. Good luck.
Let's run through the... During the Steel Fan...
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kevin Gossman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Coming to the plate now, number 1. He will lead this one off today.
For Massachusetts, shortstop, number 1.
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Now this is swung on and hit down to Machado at third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box,
23.
Adam Duvall. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
He came out the gate smoking today. First inning, you're going to learn a lot about him. Right there, he gets that fastball, a little hop.
During the